We were just commenting how the landscaper must see Bob all the time. And then we looked and he was out. So I think the answer to that is yes. He does see it all the time. Oh, he's moving again.
Good afternoon. I don't think anyone's checked in yet. I'm with Oso. I just got back from meeting somebody for lunch, so I'm happy to be home. I have a call in 19 minutes, but I had to come stop by and say hello to my buddy. But I'm gonna do my call. It should take an hour, and then I'm gonna head to the airport. I saw on the news that Trump was in Orlando yesterday and the airport was a little crazy, and I'm sure that it's fine now, but I just want to be doubly sure that security and all that takes normal time. So I'm all packed and ready to go, and I probably won't see you till I get to the airport. So if you guys watched me last week, you know that when I got to the airport, I parked in the parking garage C, which I had never done before. Well, I thought it would be a good idea to do that again because I'm flying Southwest today, and when I come back tomorrow, I'm going to be flying Delta. So I just thought it would be, instead of parking on A or B and then having to go to the opposite way, I'd just park in neither and it would be more efficient. But people are finding out that this exists, I think, because it was really hard to find a parking spot. So I am taking elevators, which I didn't do before, and trying not to slip because it's raining like crazy. Which one opens? Oh, that one. And I need to go to level 3. Oh, and I almost got smushed. But anyways, so as said, I'm at the airport. It is rainy. My flight was delayed just 10 minutes last time I checked, so hopefully it won't be too bad, and hopefully I have time for dinner because I'm hungry. I totally forgot my suitcase in my car, so I guess I'm gonna go back and get that. That just made me feel absolutely ridiculous for forgetting my suitcase, but I'm only gonna be gone for tonight, and I'm landing so late, it just seems a little bit weird that I have a suitcase. But I checked my flight, and that only took me 2 minutes to do, but my flight's delayed another half hour, so we'll see what happens. So I'm on the people mover from the C terminal to A and B, and it's just like I said, it's a stormy, humid mess outside, so says my hair, but this smells exactly like the monorail at the Magic Kingdom, or I guess Epcot, when it's rainy and there's a lot of sweaty people, but I'm the only one on here right now. Oh my goodness, guys, can you see how sweaty I am? This has been the most insane travel day I've had in a while. Like, if you watched last week, that one was pretty crazy getting in so late, but like, this was Orlando to Atlanta. So by the way, I'm here. And I did make it to my rental car, and my rental car is on. And I even figured out how to use everything. So my flight was delayed. There were tornado watches in Orlando, and there was a couple things. So one, I get to my terminal and I didn't go right away because I knew my flight was delayed and I wanted to get Panda Express. And I get through security super easy, take the people mover, and everybody's like gathered in the center. At that point, I only knew there were tornado watches from my Facebook feed. I'm in line to grab some water, and they come over the loudspeaker and they're like, okay, you can move back to your gates now and it's okay to be by windows. And I was like, I was in the airport for the last 2 hours. How did no one tell me to like not be by windows? And why on earth did they have the people movers going if I was not supposed to be by windows? It was super weird. But of course, they were delaying flights left and right because flights were delayed and other flights couldn't get in because the flights were delayed. So, I mean, I only took off an hour later than I was supposed to, but when I got to Atlanta, so I've been to the Atlanta airport like a million times, but always for layovers. I don't know that I've ever actually been to Atlanta for anything else, not that I'm thinking of off the top of my head at least. And this airport sucks. Like, I always have hated Atlanta just from a layover perspective. I'm so tired I can't even speak. But landing here really is bad. So, you know, they have that tram that goes between all the concourses, and I landed in C, so I had to go B, A, and terminal. And I waited 2 trains in a row and they were full, and I was like, screw this, I'm walking. It takes about 5-ish minutes to get from concourse to concourse, if it wasn't super flipping crowded. So everyone started to walk, right? And there's people that are really slow, people that have kids, and I'm like, I just want to go. And now they have the moving walkways between everything, but like, I couldn't even take them because people were just so slow. And I was like, I just want to get my luggage. The plus side of all of that madness, I got 4,000 steps from when I got off the plane to when I got to baggage claim. My bag was sitting there when I got there, so I didn't have to wait awkwardly. But then I had to take a train from the terminal to the rental car place, and like, this train has stops. It's craziness. But I'm sweating like crazy because I'm wearing leggings and a sweater because the planes are always cold. It is humid as heck in Atlanta, just like Orlando. It's day, and now I'm starving, and it's 11 p.m. So we're probably gonna stop at McDonald's or Taco Bell or something. But first, I gotta get out of this parking structure. It seems like it's gonna be a beast. I have a lot of other airport rage from like people on the planes, but it's not really worth sharing. Just sometimes I was telling Duncan, like, I wish I had a GoPro, like not an obvious one, so everyone looks at me like I'm crazy, so that you guys could see what I see on these planes. Like, it's just craziness. Like, such an interesting mix when you're flying in the week, because you have like the mix of the businessmen who have been like businessmen from the 80s who like still think they run the world, you know what I mean? But then like when you fly to Orlando, there's a lot of first-time travelers, which I don't judge them as harshly, but there's just crazy elitist weird stuff, and I wish I could just describe it better, but it's so much better for you guys to see it. But obviously I'm not going to record people throwing temper tantrums on the plane unless it was extreme, then maybe I would. But enough babbling. My hotel's a half hour away, so I gotta go. You guys, I'm so embarrassed. So I got to my hotel, by the way, it's 11:45 p.m. Sorry for the glare. And I walk away from the check-in desk, and there is like red blobs on the floor, and I was like, oh my god, was I just standing in somebody's blood? That's really scary. And then I realized it was following me, and I was like, okay, well, obviously I'm not bleeding, I would know. And then realized it was coming from my bag. I was like, what did I roll through? And then I realized, hey, Katie, you packed a Kickstart in your suitcase. And since you're only gone one day, you didn't put it in the lunchbox that you normally put it in, and you put it in a plastic bag, and it leaked all over. So I proceeded to drag Kickstart through the lobby, in the elevator. I got panicked, so I went to the second floor instead of the third floor. I went in the laundry room. I threw the Kickstart away. So embarrassing. And then I was like, oh my God, I thought this might happen. I hope my clothes for tomorrow are okay because I definitely don't have time to wash them and dry them and sleep. Luckily, everything is okay. My pajamas are a little wet, so that's okay. So embarrassing. Like, so embarrassing. But tomorrow's another day. So I am gonna hop in the shower, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Sorry, I accidentally hit a push alert when I was holding my phone. So I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow will be much, much better. I'm thinking more clearly now that I got a shower and I'm less panicked, but shout out to Marriott for these always personalized gifts. And also, this is great because I didn't stop to get food because it's pretty late, but I will probably eat this tonight because I'm pretty hungry. But this is really good night. See you tomorrow.
I think this is hello and good night. I'm super tired. I have another long day tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! What did he say?